in Nairobi. Now, the government says no money was lost in the e-Citizen platform, explaining that accounting systems after the contractual agreements with the system vendors sealed all the loopholes for corruption in the platform. Speaking when he appeared before the National Assembly's Public Accounts Committee today, Treasury Principal Secretary Dr. Kiptoo also said the government fully owned the platform and had all the access passwords. Emmanuel Tor reports.
In a detailed joint response to the explosive special audit of the e-Citizen platform by the Auditor General Nancy Gathungu, the government says the Auditor General's findings were nothing but an inaccurate distortion of facts, maintaining that no money was lost in the system.
The whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help me God.
Appearing before the National Assembly's Public Accounts Committee Thursday, Treasury Principal Secretary Dr. Kiptoo, Immigration and Citizen Services PS Dr. Belio Kipsang, and their ICT counterpart engineer John Tanui, in a joint rejoinder, dismissed the findings that reported a loss of about 11 billion shillings from the government's digital payment platform, at least since 2023.
I want to assure Kenyans from 2023 up to onwards, there is no money that has been lost, to my knowledge. But we are subject to audit. I wish also we had the chance to discuss this audit report with the auditor, because there are things here that we also feel we could have provided. This is the disadvantage of a special audit.
Kiptoo adding that the government had put enough legal and fiscal measures to prevent loss of public funds through the system.
You can see for many years, almost 10 years, there was no contractual obligation on the vendor. So we have tried to regularize things.
The PS, however, admitted to a failure by relevant authorities to implement the prorated service charge, which has not been in place, instead employing a flat rate charge of 50 Kenya shillings convenience fee, which led to an overcollection of 1.8 billion shillings from the taxpayers.
It is true that there was a delay in implementing the revised fees as per the Gazette notice due to system challenges.
The government also refuting claims that it did not own the system.
The e-Citizen platform is owned by the government of Kenya as guided by the handover agreement. The passwords and administrative rights are managed by the Directorate of Citizen Services under the Ministry of Interior and National Administration.
If we are going to agree to adjournment and get more time to study the response, then we don't need to open a discussion.
The government has collected a total of 360 billion shillings since the inception of e-Citizen in 2014, with 425 million shillings paid for maintenance and support services for the system, which was originally owned by Webmasters Company and has 21,696 fully onboarded services. The committee resumes the session after 2 weeks to probe the responses by the government. Emmanuel Tor, Citizen TV, Nairobi.
Now, the government has rolled out a 200 billion shillings plan that will see the installation